Most obvious liars on paternity court.
Honestly, Your Honor.
Wait.
Taking
care of
a 3-year-old child.
I am disgusted that you would perpetrate this lie on this man during your entire pregnancy up through a delivery room, let him cut the cord on a baby I know you know good and well.
In a thrilling turn of events, a woman embarks on a quest to uncover the true identity of her child's father. Two men are entangled in this intriguing web of uncertainty, and if either of them is indeed the father, it would bring joy to little Malcolm. But are they both honest players in this game? Could there be a sinister motive lurking beneath the surface, driving them to prove paternity?
Ms. Kavanaugh, you and your mother are appearing in court today to prove paternity of your 3-week-old son, Malcolm.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, you claim his biological father is Mr. Bowles.
Yes, Your Honor.
Even though you admit to being intimate with another man, Mr. McElliott, during the window of conception.
Yes, Your Honor.
Betrayal strikes at the heart of trust as we delve into the question, did she fabricate a pregnancy? Such deception would undoubtedly shatter any semblance of faith, and her audacious excuse is that she lied because she cared deeply for him? Unbelievable! Furthermore, she accuses Mr. Bowles that he led her astray, spending every other night with her.
She got pregnant. She actually lied about being pregnant maybe like some weeks before. She lied about it.
That is true. The way that I found out that I was truly pregnant with my son is because I was very childish when I was talking to Mr. Bowles. Like, I really cared about him and I desperately wanted him to care about me because we were with each other basically every other night, if not every night. He was coming to my house.
Finally, Mr. McElliott takes the stand, ready to share his side of the story regarding his relationship with Miss Kavanaugh. He claims to have been a perfect gentleman, treating her to romantic dates and movies. However, when she discovered her pregnancy, she scurried back to Mr. Bowles. Is this fair game?
My relationship with Miss Kavanaugh, I would say, is a very special one. Me and her, we met, I got her number, I called her that evening, offered her for a movie. We hooked up and went out to eat or something like that. But ever since—
So you took her on dates and courted her and treated her like a lady should be treated?
Always.
Good.
Hold on tight. There's a potential twist in this tale. Brace yourself, for a third party might be involved. Oh, dear girl, you should have exercised more caution. On a fateful night, Miss Kavanaugh succumbed to intoxication and had a passionate encounter with a stranger. Both men now harbor doubts, questioning if Malcolm might be the child of this mysterious third person. Their desperation to uncover the truth reaches new heights.
I believe there was a third party or something that was included in this.
That's true, Your Honor.
A third party?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please elaborate on the third party.
It was a very drunken night. It was a one-night stand.
Do you remember whether you used protection or not?
No.
The suspense reaches its peak as the long-awaited moment arrives, the revelation of the results. We can only hope that Miss Kavanaugh has been truthful and that no more dark secrets lie hidden. Alas, it's revealed that she has been deceitful all along, and neither of the men is the biological father. Their torment stems from her inability to accept her promiscuity, dragging them through this tumultuous journey.
Mr. McElliott, you are not his father. Mr. Bowles, you are not his father. Calm down.
I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to put you guys through all that.
The plaintiff, Mr. Butterfield, staunchly believes he is the father of her ex-girlfriend's baby, determined to unravel the truth. But why does Miss Bracknell vehemently deny it? Is it the fear of a shattered family driving her to withhold the truth?
Me and Mrs. Bracknell had a residence together for almost a year. We did try to have a baby together before.
Okay, so you lived together?
Yes, we did.
And you were in a relationship?
Yes, Your Honor. She had told me when we were breaking up, she said, "Thank you for the gift." And I said, "What gift was that?"
And it wasn't till later that you found out she was pregnant?
That is correct.
Time to turn back the clock and scrutinize the calendar dates. Mr. Butterfield clings to the belief that Kara is his daughter, yet the calculations don't align. Their relationship ended in August, and since then, Miss Bracknell has been faithfully committed to Mr. Dallas, who firmly believes Kara was conceived in September.
Kara was conceived in mid-September, and she was born in June. If we count back, there's no way Mr. Butterfield is Kara's biological father.
No, Your Honors, no. Because honestly, we were sleeping together after that. I can take a lie detector test if you want to prove it.
So you
up in the
said
mountains, up in the hills. You don't remember that, right?
Is she cheating on someone's birthday? Oh, the audacity, Miss Bracknell! The accusation hangs in the air, leaving us wondering who the true liar is. Mr. Butterfield suggests she's been involved with multiple men, hurling a barrage of disparaging remarks. However, she remains steadfast in her denial.
She cheated on me on.
I did not cheat on you.
She was gone with her ex on my birthday, and then come crawling back after that.
She was gone with Mr. Dallas or somebody else?
Somebody else. There could be more than one person that she's been with.
No, it's not true, Your Honor.
Really?
Have you tried to be in her life, Mr. Butterfield?
I have. Actually, when I found out about it, I messaged her mom, let him know I was coming.
In a surprising turn of events, the judge probes Mr. Butterfield's access to Kara, but Miss Bracknell interjects, asserting there's no reason for it. Wait, what? If he's the father, doesn't he have every right to be a part of his daughter's life? As a devoted father, Mr. Butterfield yearns to claim his rightful place and bestow his name upon his child.
So you've not been allowed to see Kara or be in her life at all?
No.
There's no reason for it.
There is every reason.
And if in fact it's determined today that she is your biological child, what are your intentions?
I don't want her back. That's anyway. I want to be in my daughter's life, and yes, the name will be changed.
But here's the real bombshell. Mr. Butterfield reveals a pattern in Miss Bracknell's behavior, running back to her exes whenever her relationships hit rocky shores. Could this be the reason she vehemently denies him as the father? Is she striving for consistency in her baby daddies?
Kara's biological father is Mr. Butterfield.
What did I tell you?
It's fake.
What did I tell you?
It's fake. Now watch.
It's all right. We'll take another one.
Truce out.
So you were correct, Mr. Butterfield.
Prepare to be captivated by the twists and turns of this extraordinary case. 3 individuals, Mr. Jacob, Miss Call, and Mr. Daniel Cooper, are entangled in a web of deception. The burning question remains, who is telling the truth?
Mr. Jacobs, you're on the birth certificate and paying child support for 3-year-old Samar, but say your ex is now telling people that you are not his biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Miss Call, you admit Samar's real biological father is another man, Mr. Daniel Cooper.
Yes, Your Honor.
Imagine this. Mr. Jacob hastily signs the birth certificate claiming parenthood before Miss Call can even regain consciousness. In the recovery room, unaware, she's left astounded by Jacob's audacity.
I was in the recovery room. When I woke up, he told me he signed the birth certificate, named the baby, everything. I didn't know nothing about it until I woke up in the recovery room.
Yeah.
So the baby was named and the birth certificate was signed when you
Woke up from
Your Honor,
the C-section,
that's
Your
not
Honor.
true at all.
It is true,
It's
Your
not
Honor.
You
true.
all had never discussed the
true.
name?
No.
So bottom line is when you got out of recovery, the birth certificate was signed.
Yes.
Miss Call's belief in Mr. Cooper as her son's biological father hangs solely on a mere photograph. Oh, how she's been misled. From the very beginning, allowing Jacob to sign the birth certificate to extracting child support, she's been under a cloud of falsehood.
After he signed the birth certificate, paying child support, he's responsible legally for this child. You're now saying he's not the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you truly believe Mr. Cooper is the father.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cooper's family members show me a picture of Mr. Cooper when he was 3-year-old. My son is 3-year-old now. They look just alike.
Now, let's turn our attention to Mr. Cooper. He dismisses any resemblance between himself and the baby, emphasizing his lean frame compared to Jacob's robustness. Though he's played a supportive role in Jacob's life and lent a helping hand to Miss Call, he adamantly denies being the father.
Have you spent any time with Samar?
No, ma'am. I mean,
Have
when he
you
was
bought
first-
anything for the child?
Yes, ma'am. I bought diapers and wipes before.
You have.
Yes, ma'am.
And formula.
And why were you providing for a baby you definitively said was not yours?
Because she first had them and I didn't know. I just wanted to see them, and she asked me to get the baby some diapers. So I'm like, yeah, why not?
Prepare for a shocking revelation. The truth unravels before our eyes. Neither Mr. Cooper nor Mr. Jacob are Samar's biological fathers. Who then is the biological father? Miss Call hints at a handful of possibilities, unraveling a mystery that keeps us on the edge of our seats.
Mr. Cooper, you are not the father.
I knew it.
Mr. Jacobs, you are not the father.
What the? Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Calm down. You say what?
Miss
Hold
Call,
on.
you don't seem that surprised.
Judge Lake is determined to ensure Miss Call locates these men, urging her to unearth the real father for Samar's sake. It's time for the games to cease, and for these adults to act responsibly, for the child's future is at stake.
This may require some research on your part because your baby deserves to know who his father is. Mr. Jacobs, you know you should listen to your mama.
Yeah.
You've got a situation on your hands. You are going to have to petition the court in that state to see if the court will allow you to remove your name.
Hold on tight and prepare for a gripping courtroom drama. Brace yourself as we delve into the heart-wrenching case of Mr. Degg, a desperate father or an unsuspecting victim. Let the truth unfold before your very eyes as we uncover the shocking revelations.
Mr. Deggs, you are here today hoping you are the biological father of the defendant's 3-year-old son, Jason. You have petitioned the court for a paternity test because you claim your ex, Ms. Guerin, first led you to believe that you were Jason's dad, but when the baby was 6 months old, she confessed that you may not be the biological father.
Mr. Degg arrived at the courtroom with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. He longed for the DNA test to confirm that the son he believed was his truly shared his blood. However, his ex, Miss Guerin, denied his paternity claim, thrusting their relationship into a whirlwind of uncertainty. Can you imagine the crushing blow to his soul?
When did you first find out Ms. Guerin cheated on you?
We were together about a year. At the time, we were moving out of my best friend's apartment, and it was just about that I got the truck loaded up with everything. And I went upstairs to grab my last box, and my best friend at the time pulled me aside and told me him and my brother had both slept with me.
What?
Miss Guerin discloses the dark truth that during their tumultuous times, both of them strayed and betrayed their commitment. This child might belong to another man. However, Mr. Degg vehemently denies the possibility, firmly believing that his flesh and blood stand before him. He stood by Miss Guerin throughout the pregnancy and witnessed the miracle of birth.
When I found out I was pregnant, we had a lot of problems at that time. We had already cheated on each other. And then I met somebody else. I ended up sleeping with him while I was with Jason.
When you give birth to the child, he was there.
Yes, he was there.
I cut the cord. I've been there since day one, taking care of this baby and this woman.
Both parties relentlessly point fingers, each painting the other as the villain in this heartbreaking saga. Did Miss Guerin truly abandon Jason, leaving him in the care of her mother and Mr. Degg for 3 agonizing months? A mother's love should know no bounds, right? Yet their devotion seems misplaced, as if they prioritize their personal lives over their own flesh and blood.
Mr. Deggs, take me to that day where, unfortunately, you got that bomb dropped on you.
I think we were in an argument, and out of nowhere she throws at me, "You're probably not even the daddy of Jason anyway."
No,
I
did
crumbled
not
right
throw it
there,
at
started
him like
crying.
that. I would never
What?
do that.
You told me after this long that I'm not the daddy and we're in an argument? What is it? Am I the dad or am I not?
Enter Mr. Felton, a key witness called by Judge Lake. It turns out that Mr. Felton has assumed the role of a father figure to young Jason, surpassing both biological parents. He claims to have never usurped Mr. Degg's place, but rather provided support and accompanied the child to various appointments. Oh, the joys and laughter that a 3-year-old brings.
All right, in your statement to the court, you actually said that you've been the father to this child, even though there's no chance you're the biological father, but you're saying that you are the man that stepped up.
I do things that a father is supposed to do. I never try and take the place of his biological father because I'm not his biological father.
The results of the DNA test are about to be revealed. Miss Guerin has been lying all along. Mr. Degg, in a cruel twist of fate, is not the biological father. The agony etched on his face is heart-rending. It is a travesty that she deceived him to the extent of allowing him to cut the umbilical cord, only to now accuse him of exploiting their innocent 3-year-old child.
Mr. Deggs, you are not the father.
And that's for the best. Honestly, it's for the best because he has only stayed this long so that he could get whatever benefit he's getting out of it.
Benefit?
But honestly,
What
Your
benefit
Honor,
am I getting?
Wait.
Taking
No.
care of a 3-year-old child.
I am disgusted